Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Saturn Imports episode 5. Yes, we've made it to 5 episodes. Honestly, I just started this as like a backhanded idea. Hey, why don't I just record a couple videos of some Saturn gameplay? And then I realized that there was a lot of entertainment value just there for me, just to play a game from another country, you know, and have kind of like this weird language barrier, but still be able to understand the in-depth language of the video game design, and still appreciate that. And I'm a big fan of, you know, Japanese culture and anime stuff, and mainly the video game influence that they've had, because I do find that their arcade style of game is something I'm just drawn to over and over again. So, which is why I'm pretty excited about today's game. We're playing Strikers 1945. This is a shoot 'em up that is based on World War II, and I was kind of curious what a Japanese game developer's take on World War II might be. But there's actually a description of the game on the front cover in English. I'm going to read this. Awaited by all shooting game fans. A simple yet complex game for people of any age. For everybody from adults and students to game freaks. And then it says Strikers 1945. So, in the summer of 1945, the World War II ended. The world seemed to be returning to peace. However, a mysterious organization known as CANY, which was rumored to be allied with high officials of various countries' militaries, secretly controlled these organizations. They conspired to overthrow the whole world from the inside, and with new weapons perceived some secretly gathered intelligence of the best fighter planes and pilots to organize a special mission. And this is all just one long-running sentence. So, looks like this is some sort of alternate history of World War II. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because it's a shoot 'em up, and it's going to be awesome, because I've heard some good things about this game, and just shoot 'em ups in general on this system seem to be the way to go, along with the fighters. So let's dive right into it. Looks like we've got a pretty extended opening cutscene, especially for a game like this, and for it to be in 3D. Okay, let's get into it. Original 1. Okay, so it looks like we can move up and down on that one versus just a fixed screen. Oh wow, so they have a mode for a vertical TV. I'm not even sure where you would get one of those. Alright, fighter index. So I guess we can look at some of the different planes. The only thing I can read are the dimensions. I'm not even sure what they're for. And the weights. The weight. Okay. I'm not exactly sure who we're gonna fight with quite yet. Demo looks like there's something. Alright, I say we go with this mode. Let's see what this could bring us. Wow, so we start on normal and it goes up to very hard. Easy, very easy. Child. Monkey! That's hilarious. That is so funny. Okay, we're just gonna start with normal. Probably. Let's see if there's any options. Lots of English. Start with 3. Key config. So we have shot, bomb. So I mean, we really just. We have rapid fire with R. I feel like we should make C rapid fire. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, let's get going. Let's do this. You know, I think we should roll with the first plane for now. It looks pretty heavy. It looks pretty awesome. Alright. So we've got... Alright, we need... Oh man, this looks awesome. Yeah, this is incredible. Very tight aesthetics. Oh yes, that looks amazing. Okay, looks like we gotta get these trains. Some kind of gold bar here for points. We need to avoid everything. The key to these kind of games is to not get greedy. Just to play defense. You're going to miss some shots. You're not going to get every single enemy and every single power. Oh, see, look. That thing destroyed me. Let's see what kind of damage a bomb can do. Alright, that's good. But look, there's a second phase to this. Yeah, this is pretty amazing, guys. Oh. No, oh man. Okay. Let's start over. I'm pretty sure this would probably have unlimited continues, like most arcade ports, which is great because, you know, with arcade games you can kind of make your own challenges. If you really want to have fun and get good at an arcade game, you'll do that. And if, you know, the game has to do that for you, then, I mean, how good do you really want to be? I'm not really sure. I'm not trying to become a master of this game, but I appreciate that there's ways to see it all without losing anything, really. This is pretty fucking fun. I like how we're up in the clouds right now. Yeah! Got me. Yeah, the Saturn D-pad's really good for this style of game because it has, unlike the PlayStation, which is just 4 buttons, it's more so like a true D-pad, like what Nintendo made, and of course what we saw in the Genesis. It's sitting on some sort of axis. You know, you can swivel it around and get those diagonals. Feeling really good. Alright, we need to kill this plane instead of talking about diagonal. Those bombs are so sick. I like how he flies up in the air with it. Man, how do you dodge this crap? Yeah, holding R is actually pretty sweet for rapid fire. Wow. Beautiful. Pretty fast paced as well. I mean, and I feel like it's pretty clear. Like I can tell what's going on even though there's moments of chaos. And I feel like with a lot of these Japanese games, there's so much color sometimes that I can't even see what's going on. So I appreciate how they scale back the color palette from what they normally do for this game. And it fits that 1945 World War II aesthetic. Throw a bomb on these bastards. Yeah. Holding R for rapid fire is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. And then you have B to throw bombs. Nope. I did that wrong. I think I might... I'm pretty sure I like this more than Game Tengoku. I did like that game's style, though, and creativity. But I think as far as pure gameplay of a shmup goes, this is superior. Oh. Okay. And for those of you that don't know what a shmup is, that means shoot 'em up. Which is a game like this. There's vertical and there's horizontal shoot 'em ups. There's 3D shoot 'em ups. I mean, there's all kinds of games in the genre, but it usually just involves a spaceship or an aircraft of sorts, lots of enemies, lots of shooting. Yeah, we've got to get back to Game Tengoku though because of its multiplayer. I didn't see if this had a 2-player. Seems like it would, you know. It seems like we might be able to just plug a second controller in and press start. Have to test that out with Colt. I really like this snow level that we're on right now. Music's pretty subdued, but it fits. Yeah, all these power-ups. Oh yeah. Just dodge all the bullets. I feel like I'm getting a little better now. But this is the channel of speaking too soon, so something's bound to happen. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, and now that I think of it, if I say negative things, the opposite might happen. Okay. I completely... Oh, shit. See? Spoke too soon. It happens every time. And then I die again because my hand's off the controller. Oof. Yeah, man. Ooh. Trying to sing along. That was horrible. Completely horrible. Nice. Man, what the hell? How do I get through all this? Oh, that looks so awesome. Man, I don't even know how long this video's gone on, but I'm having a great time with this. This is a perfect zone out kind of game. There's quite a bit of shmups on the system. A lot of them are quite expensive, though. There's ones like Radiant Silver Gun, and can't remember the names of a lot of them. A lot of them are kind of obscure names, but there will be plenty more of these on the system for this series. And I can't wait to have, you know, tons of episodes of this series done, and to be able to look back and, oh, was that it? So I guess that was the maximum amount of continues for right there. Okay. But it'll be great to have a lot of playthroughs up on the channel, and then to be able to look back and maybe make some recommendations based on genre, and then do like an overall top 10 video or something like that. Gotta dodge, man. This is a really intense game, though. That's what people expect, though, when they buy these games. They want something that's going to challenge them and push the limits, you know. Alright. I have been playing more of that Cyberbots, Full Metal Madness. Not so much Puyo Puyo Sun or Manx. You know, Puyo Puyo Sun was kind of a dime a dozen game, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. And then Manx, of course, it was fun, but I think I got a full 30 minutes of enjoyment out of it. That's about all it's worth. This game, however, is very punishing, and we're only on normal. I mean, there's easier difficulties. We could bump it down and do that, but you know what's the fun in that? Like, we need a challenge. We need to see how far we can get. Golly. I died again. Okay. Hoping for another like checkpoint soon, because it's been pretty rowdy lately. Shit. Okay, I think this is gonna be my last run. I don't want to put y'all to sleep playing the same section over and over. And there's a lot of other ships to choose from. You know, it's not like there was just one standard default like a lot of these kind of games have. You know, the earlier versions of these games. This is basically like a really beefed up 1942, which that's like a really amazing thing to say about any shmup. I would love to check out Radiant Silvergun, but it's hundreds of dollars. Jesus. Alright. Well, I think we're going to cut it off here. I'm going to pick this game up again. We'll probably do a follow-up video, especially if there's a multiplayer. But thanks for checking out Saturn Imports, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.